Hey friends, this eyeshadow look is going to be for the girls who don't like a whole lot of eyeshadow, but they want to pop a color. I'm going to start out with my eyes today. I went ahead and already put some concealer on them, and then I set it with some setting powder. I'm going into my bronzer palette by Juvia's Place, and I'm just taking that one shade and I'm packing it all over my lid with a dense brush. This is a Morphe brush, by the way. I'm going to keep packing it on, and once I feel like I'm satisfied with the amount of coverage, I'm going to start blending it out. I grabbed a little thin eyeshadow brush. You could probably find something better, like something angled and thin, but I just took this and I kind of made a wing using that darker bronzer shade. I'm just making a little wing, and it's not super neat because I can go back and clean it up in just a second. So yeah, I took a little paper towel, a damp paper towel, and I just cleaned up that line. And it doesn't look like it's a whole lot, which is perfect for the girls who don't want too much going on. I'm going to come back to the eyes, but for now I'm moisturizing. I'm using the Inky List moisturizer. I love it because it's really lightweight, but it moisturizes so well. Put that all over. Make sure you get under the eyes. This is going to also help with like creasing and your makeup staying put all day. And then I'm going in with my favorite product. Y'all know this is the one I use all the time. This is the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. And I make sure to get all over those acne scars, the whole face really, and under the eyes. But you want your stuff to be sticky, just like this. I'm going to go ahead and color correct. I'm using the same products as always. I mix those two up together, and I use my dense brush. And I just start packing it on top of those areas that I need coverage. And once I'm like close to being done, I'll come back and blend out the edges of that area. So yes, blend all that out. And if you have dark under eyes like I do, like near the front of my eyes, I went ahead and made sure to put some color corrector there, and then I'm going to use some loose setting powder to just go ahead and set everything into place, because you don't want all this product to start creasing on you or moving around because you've built it up so much. And then I'm going in with my favorite foundation. I already did one layer, but I usually do 2 layers. I'm just taking a foundation brush. I believe this is an Il Makiage brush. I spray it with my setting powder, and I'm just dipping into that shade and putting it all over my face. I'm gonna go ahead and bronze up. I'm using the e.l.f. Putty Bronzer. I forgot what shade this is, but I'll try to link it for you guys if you're wondering. I just take it on a angled brush and stipple it into my face. You see I have like this natural contour already. I'm going above that contour, and then I take it into my sideburns, not my sideburns, my temple. And then I'm gonna also take it along my nose. So I start where my eyebrows are, and then I just bring it on down. And it doesn't look the best right now, but you really have to trust the process. We're gonna blend it out really nicely, and it's just gonna come together in the end. Concealer, I'm using the Too Faced Born This Way in the shade Chai, and I am trying to place it precisely where I need it because it's gonna help shape my face so much better. I used to just slab it on and kind of blend wherever, but now I'm a little bit more precise. So I do the top of my lip, the bridge of my nose, and I connect the top lip to the sides of the nose. Add some to the forehead, the chin, and then I do spray it down because it dries so fast. So whenever I blend out this concealer, I use the tip of my sponge and I go back and forth with it and the butt of the sponge just to make sure there are no harsh lines on my face. And of course, just blend out the best you can. Make sure you don't drag it down any further than what it needs to be. And I have to watch myself because sometimes I'll put on my concealer and I'll just start blending it out, and before I know it, my whole face has been concealed. Like it doesn't even have any dimension. It'll just all be concealed. So I have to pay close attention and just be really careful. And I know I'm not the only one who does that. So yeah, you know how it is. But I'm going in with the brighter concealer now. This is by e.l.f. And then I'm just going to take it on the inner corner of the eye and blend that out. Now, do you have to go in and add this concealer and brighten even more? Absolutely not. Only if you want to. But I am going to skip to the blush now because the concealer is going to take a little bit to get tacky. I just use a foundation brush to basically blend it in. And this is so pretty. I love e.l.f.'s liquid blushes. They are my go-to even when I don't have like a full face of makeup on. I put on some blush and like some lip liner and do my brows and some gloss and I'm good. But look at how nicely it blended out. I do take it right up underneath my eye as well. Now let's get back to the concealer. It's dried down, so I took a triangle puff. I like using the triangle puff because it doesn't pick up a lot of product at all, like little to none. And I'm just gonna blend out like right on my eye and then directly underneath the front area of my eye just to brighten right there. And then I'm taking a pressed powder. This is super bright, but I'm setting my under eye just right in this place where I put that really bright concealer. I'm not gonna take it all over my face or anything like that. I'm going in with my Beauty Bakery powder in the shade Almond, and I'm just gonna go ahead and set the rest of the eye. And I go on top of my blush because it gives your blush this blurring effect and it makes your face look really airbrushed. I also take that powder all over the other areas that I added my concealer, like over my lip. I do the bridge of my nose and my chin with it, and I'm also gonna set the forehead and my smile lines. So I'm taking that bronzer again and I'm just going right back over where I put that cream bronzer earlier. I'm just setting that area, and I'm not gonna take it on my cheekbones because I'm gonna use a deep blush that's gonna make my cheeks pop a little bit more. I took a powder that was my skin tone and then I just set the rest of my face with it, and I also set that area where I bronzed my cheeks. Now I'm just taking this almond powder and going right up under my eye because I'm going to add some purple shadow. I'm using this purple eyeshadow, and this powder is just going to help catch that eyeshadow fallout if there is any. So I took the eyeshadow and I'm just stippling it underneath my eye, and then later on I'll go ahead and blend it out more. But I did this because I want to make my brown eyes pop. Now look at how easily this product just wipes off and blends into the skin. My under eye still looks nice and flawless, and I'm using a blush brush to wipe it away. It has like a little bit of pink blush on it, so I think that's helping it not look too bright and crazy. I'm not done with the eyes just yet. I'm using this lip liner. It's in the shade Copenhagen, but I'm going to use it on my eyes. Just put it on my waterline and take it in a little bit, but I'm not going to put it like anywhere else. I went ahead and tight lined my upper lash line because I'm not going to wear any false eyelashes today. I'm going to take this really light powdery pink blush and go underneath my eye and on the apples of my cheeks. And then I'm going to take an eyeshadow palette. This is the Revolution X Tammy palette. I'm just dipping into that purple and going on the outer parts of my cheeks because look at how pretty it is. I think purple blush on deeper skin tones is so pretty. Y'all have to try it out if you haven't already. I'm going into my Jackie Aina palette, and I just took a really bright shimmery shade and I put that on the tip of my nose bridge, and I'm also going to put it on the inner parts of my eye just to make everything pop a little bit more. Of course, we're going to go in with the e.l.f. Micro Mist Setting Spray and drench the face, and I also drench my neck because I took my foundation down. So I told you guys I wasn't going to wear false lashes today. I'm just going to put on some mascara. I feel like my eyes are already popping with this purple. But I'm going to take the e.l.f. on top, and then on the bottom I did the CoverGirl mascara. And excuse my dry hands. Next we're going to get into the lips. I just took this shade Scorpio by Juvia's Place. I'm going to line my lips with that. I have really high hopes for this lippy look today, y'all, so I'm excited. But I took that same shade that I used on my waterline and I added it to my lips as well. And then I'm taking the NYX whipped lipstick and I'm putting that all over. I will link, actually no, I'll just put them in the description box so you guys can see what shades I'm using. I'll have everything added, okay? And then I'm also going to take this Revolution Beauty lipstick. We're just going to add that to the center just to give it a little bit more pop. And then I'm going to use a clear gloss over all of this. And guys, look at how juicy my lips look now. Can you look at this? It's like a plum, like someone bit into a plum. And here it is on my lips. So pretty. Thank y'all again for watching. Do y'all like this look with no lashes? Let me know down below. Bye.